Hey everyone, Jay Staples, Sober Caddy Chronicles, and just incredible day. Just wanted to pose a question which got me thinking. It's got my head twirling and it's really easy to do, but I was sitting with a bunch of entrepreneurs, associates, friends, people I know with, in the area. We were talking about, someone posed the question that was posed to him last night at dinner, that if they would you invest in a company knowing that it would make you a bunch of money, then in 2 years would probably would cause bankruptcy. So ultimately you have 2 really good years, and then in 2 years you'd be bankrupt and so forth. And they, of course, the business spirits and the business minds started analyzing and questioning and so forth, and how much money and what is the number, and the questions and the giggling back and forth and stories shared and so forth like that. And I said, my question was always, who's to say you go bankrupt? If you're that good, and if you're making that much money, would it not be that you invest and maybe make some other wise business decisions so prevent the bankruptcy? And they all looked at me and said, well, that's the deal. Like they said in the question, you'd go bankrupt in 2 years. I said, well, what's to stop me from changing that story in the 2 years, making money, doing some other things, and rewriting that story? All too often, I think we get stuck with this, well, it's got to go this way, it's going to happen this, and it's going to happen like this, that we just get too afraid, and we don't even realize that we can rewrite stories. Don't have to go bankrupt. You don't have to go back to jail. You don't have to go back to treatment. You don't have to fill in the blank. We can rewrite the story. So my question to those guys was, what's to say we can't rewrite that story? What's to say that we can't change that? We take that and move forward and build on that. We don't have to go bankrupt. All too often, I lived according to that story, that question, knowing I was going to have a great time, knowing it's going to come to an end sooner or later, but I was all right with that. Hey everyone, Jay Staples, Sober Caddy Chronicles, sweeping the internet. Early morning, got it started. Nothing like early morning families and early morning work and getting out of bed and just jumping out of bed and getting into the day. And that I love. It juices me up, just living in line with my purpose. Just as lately, what's really come to me in morning meditation and so forth like that is the energizing feeling of living according to your purpose and so forth like that. I think I'm just dead straight in the middle of the fairway of my purpose right now, and things are going really, really well, and I think I'm on to some amazing things. And working with families and working within the treatment industry and just partnering with people within the industry, it's just juicing me up and it's energizing me, and it's pushing me to really want to make more of a difference. And I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but it's a feeling of waking up every single morning, jumping out of bed and trying to see if today is the day that more will be revealed. And I know there's a lot of people out there that social media, and they scream, and they some get out of bed and get on a exercise bike or lift weights or whatever it may be. Some people scream, and some people have their chants or whatever it may be. Whatever motivates you and whatever gets you through the day, more power to you. Mine has always been quiet self introspection, whatever the word